going on, guys? It's your boy Flex in the motherfucking building. I just want to say it's been a month I didn't get to do my videos because, quite frankly, I know I usually do music videos and stuff. I was supposed to be making more videos for it, but unfortunately, your boy has been struggling right now. So I'm just I took some time off and but I'm back and I'm here to do what I do best. But I'm gonna talk about this topic here, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you because, quite frankly, as a fan of this basketball team, I have grew up watching, and this is really getting out. This is really pathetic to me. So if you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe, and please like and subscribe, and let's get into this video. So I'm going to be talking about the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls, the team who was doing so well in the beginning of the season and all of a sudden just absolutely horrifying to watch. And I'm not going to blame anybody. I'm not going to blame the players because I'm not going to blame no players on this one. I'm not going to blame the coach's fault. I'm not going to blame the players' fault. I'm going to blame the owner who is not doing their jobs. And I know I'm talking about is Jerry, the 87-year-old manager for the Chicago Bulls. He's 87 years old, and I said to myself, I know who he is. He's the owner of the Chicago White Sox because, quite frankly, he doesn't do nothing there either. So apparently, we already know that was coming. But I'm gonna just get straight to the point. The Bulls have became at least 6-1 start of the beginning of the season to at least 3-13. And I hate to say this, we became 9-14. 9-14 in 11th place in the season. I said to myself, what happened? Why are we that bad? Why are we doing so horribly? Is it the offense? Not really. Is it the defense? Quite frankly, yes, it is the defense. We're playing like absolute garbage. As a Bulls fan, I do not like we're playing horribly on defense. This has to stop because, in my opinion, the Chicago Bulls was a really good start, and all of a sudden just absolutely turned to dog water. And to be honest with you, over the years, we should have had players to sign. It's been a decade that people wants to play for Chicago. And to be honest with you, we missed those opportunities. We missed those opportunities because our owner doesn't want to pull the trigger. Let me just put it that way. He doesn't want to pull the trigger because he doesn't care about no one else but himself and how much money he can bring to Chicago. Let's just put it that way. It's happening because I can see that we missed so many opportunities of the free agency over the years, which we should have had. For example, Kobe Bryant, Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, what else? Like big names of the NBA who should come to Chicago, which we should have had and become not only a playoff team, but a dynasty team. But unfortunately, Jerry didn't see that way. Jerry didn't see that way because we all know that it's bad enough to see the Chicago Bulls just suffered over the years. From playoff contenders to a losing record to playoff players again and playoff contenders and / play-in tournament. And how many times we had played in the play-in tournament and trying to get to the playoffs? At least 3 times. At least 3 or 4 times. We have tried that. And to be honest with you, and I heard from the grapevines that we should get Anthony Davis. hear me out on this one. Hear me out. No, I'm not against Anthony Davis at all. Anthony Davis is a good player over the years. But the one concern thing I'm really concerned about is his injuries. His injuries can kill us in an instant. And do we have players who have been injured before? Yes, we have seen it before, and it's mind-boggling that we have young talent. We have very good veteran players, but we need a player who understands the game and understands how to get into playoffs, like we usually do, because we usually get into playoffs every single time, over the year, for the past, ever since the Jordan eras. I mean, ever since Jordan left and Scottie Pippen and those guys left, we became a losing team, and then all of a sudden, Scott Styles became head coach, and became a playoff team, but not in Eastern Conference or the NBA Finals kind of competitive people. But we tried that. However, now that's just done. That is done. Now you got to ask yourself. Can the Bulls make it back to the playoffs, or we're just gonna do the play-in every single time? And to be honest with you, I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you on this one. We're gonna go back to the same stuff over and over again. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating for me as a Chicago Bulls fan. I wish we had some really good players instead of the same old mentality Chicago Bulls BS right now. And we have been doing that for quite a while now. And to be honest with you, let me just put it this way. If I was the owner of the Chicago Bulls right now, I wouldn't hesitate to pull some players. But unfortunately, there's some players who want to come to Chicago, and sometimes there'll be players who won't come to Chicago. But if like big names want to come to Chicago, I will pull the freaking trigger. Like, for real. Like, if it was Carmelo Anthony, I will pull the trigger. If it's LeBron James, I will pull the trigger. If it's Kobe Bryant, I will pull the trigger. No hesitation. No hesitation. Straight up, I will guide Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, or Kobe Bryant. With no hesitation as a GM, I will pull the freaking trigger. But unfortunately, like I said, it's not the coach's fault, but on this one, but it's just that the offense is decent, is moving really well, but when it comes to defense, not so much. Like I said, Vucevic, very good offensive player, but when it comes to defensive wise, not so much. Not so much. I'm not trying to throw Vucevic under the bus. No, I'm just gonna keep it 100. He's doing the best he could. He's doing the best he could as a leader for Chicago Bulls. But when it comes to younger players, they want to have fun and they want to get excited for the win and stuff, which is fine. I have no problem with Vucevic. If I was with Vucevic right now, I will take him very seriously, and I want to win games just like he wanted to win games. But right now, it's just that I don't know what the Bulls are gonna do right now. I don't know if they're gonna do something or fix this or something, bro. It's gonna come to that point that for me, it's just that I just don't want the Bulls to be a losing team again, or to play in. I don't want the Bulls to play in to get a playoff spot in the NBA playoffs right now. I want them to get in the playoffs, and that's only it. That's all I want. I just want the Bulls to make it to the playoffs. That's all I can say. But unfortunately, Bill Donovan, he is doing the best he could, so I'm gonna keep it 100, right? Like I said, the Bulls well, I'm sorry for stuttering. The Bulls needs to get their heads out of their butts and play like a real team. There's teams who has proven themselves that they can do better. Like for example, The Thunder, they just came off of NBA Finals, and they're dominating right now. Like Dallas Mavericks, they got a rookie. They're winning, not often, but some of it. But there's teams who are trying to improve themselves. Look at Toronto Raptors right now. Look at Toronto right now. Toronto Raptors, second place. I have never seen them in second place for the first time in what? How many years? They've been back back in the winning record since what? 2018, 2019 season, when Kawhi Leonard was on the Raptors at the time when he got traded to them. Like I said, it's gonna come to that point that the Bulls need to step up to the plate and stop goofing off, man. We need to get out of this gutter right now. The Bulls are in this gutter, and I wish this team could do something. But unfortunately, right now, we're in the first half of the season, but we'll see what happens in the second season. So we'll have to wait and see. And yeah, from my perspective, I've been a Bulls fan since the 2000s era. Ben Gordon, Kirk Heinrich, Lil Dang, Scott Stiles, and those guys, I grew up watching them. I even watch WGN News Sports with my father every single time when it comes on. Like I said, even on school nights. But like I said, the Bulls need to do something. The Bulls need to wake up. If they don't wake up, it's hopeless for all Chicago Bulls fans to see our team not make it to the playoffs. The time is now. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. If you're a Chicago Bulls fan, just click and say I'm a Bulls fan, and to say let's go Bulls. That's all I can say right now. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace.